So how has this experience with Words for Charity affected your focus as a writer and as an individual?
It's definitely given me more focus as a writer. One of my favorite things someone told me was that they didn't take themselves seriously as a writer until someone else did. And that's kind of what this has done for me. I was like, wow, people want to publish my work. So it's made me focus in and actually start in on thinking about publishing a book for poetry. And as an individual, I think it's just like partially a confidence boost, but also just like that warm feeling. I did it. I did something, it's out there, and it's helping people.
So what do you enjoy most about the short story form, and what sets it apart?
The short story form is great for our current era. People are all about short videos, Snapchat videos, short content, and the short story fits into that. It's something that you can read on a bus ride or a car ride if you're a passenger, or the plane, and it's well contained. A novel, on the other hand, is a lot longer. You have to put a lot more time into it, and I think these days people are looking for that short information, short story that's fully formed.
So why did you choose Kaboom?
I chose Kaboom because as a child growing up, I loved playing play structures in the neighborhood, and Kaboom provides the opportunity for a lot of kids. It's really important for their imagination. You can make a playground, a spaceship, a pirate ship, a castle, and I think that's fantastic for kids.
Have you shared your stories on Word for Charity through social media?
Of course, you have to. Facebook is the main one. Also, there's Tumblr, Snapchat, all those facets you've got to use. Really go after the marketing side, which is frustrating for me, but advertising and just telling people really helps. You'd be surprised how many people are actually genuinely interested in your writing once you start talking to them about it. I think it's really beneficial. And not only will that help you, but that really benefits the charity too.
So writing can be difficult to start, let alone master. Have you got any tips for beginning writers or those that are struggling to start or finish a story?
Yeah, just write anything and let it be terrible. One of my favorite strategies is when I get caught up in writing and I'm worried about a story turning out good, is I have a side story that I just am writing that is completely ridiculous, and it's fun for me. So suddenly, instead of being nervous about writing a story and hoping it turns out perfect, I can switch gears and just put words on paper and have no consequences. And really, no one's gonna read your story before you want them to, so don't be scared to just write terribly to start.
So you've shared 3 stories with Words for Charity. Can we look forward to more stories for our readers?
Hopefully so, yeah. I've got one that is in the works. I have a couple other things I'm working on, so it might not be the forefront of my projects, but I think so.
So did you pull from your own life experiences for inspiration for any of your stories?
Yeah, so 2 of them clipped a little bit, had some life stuff for me, and then also Patio was pretty heavily based off of my life.
So being published on Words for Charity, do you think it motivates your readers to pay for stories because it is going towards charity?
I definitely do. People are much more open to buying something when they know it's going to help, well, in my case, help kids and make playgrounds. And they generally think it's really sweet, and they love the idea, and they also love the fact that they can pay, you know, the minimum price or whatever they want. Because some people, they do want to give more to charity, and that gives them a way to give to charity as well as support someone they know, and hopefully read a good piece of writing.
So what's next for Daniel Magner?
I'm currently trying to put together a book of poetry. That's what I started writing a long time ago. I was into poetry. So I have over 750 poems, and I'm in the process of organizing them, revising them, and hopefully forming them into some kind of coherent book that I can publish. But also at the same time, trying to keep my short stories going.
How did you see Words for Charity benefiting your own brand?
Words for Charity was a great way to promote myself in a way, because when people ask, where can I see your writing? If you say, oh, you can go to my website, of course, like, you can put anything you want on your website. But if you tell them, oh, I'm published on this Words for Charity website, they help charity, it gives it a more solid basis, like someone else has appreciated the work and approved of it and put it out and decided to publish it.